You are the best thing in the world. The only thing that is better than you is Dehancer. I'm joking. Okay, chill. But anyway, hello there. My name is Alex. I'm gonna be reviewing Dehancer. I want to mention two things. First of all, Dehancer did reach out to me. They asked for me to make an honest review of their product in return for a copy, and there is going to be a promo code in the end for 10% off. I'm just being real with you guys. All right. So thing number two, keep in mind, I am not an industry professional. I am not a professional colorist. I am not a professional editor. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. Okay. Now, moving on. Dehancer, what it is. It is a plugin which can make your footage look more like film or like film, basically. How is it possible? How is it happening? It is happening through, well, the extensive amount of features they do have, starting with what they call their heart and soul of their product, which is film profiles. And they have like 63 of them. That's a very nice amount, and they, as I understand, they will be introducing more of them over time with updates. But yes, many different film profiles, many interesting looks. It's a very cool feature, and the cool thing about them as well is they are very customizable. The customization options are incredible, so many of them. 90% of everything I will show you here is done in Dehancer, but I will talk about the other 10% by the end of the video. So that is one thing. Thing number two is those little details which make film essentially look like film. And that's gonna be things like bloom, like halation, like film grain. And for all of that, they also have very cool customization options. The only thing I'm gonna mention, for my personal taste, for film grain, I wish there was an option to make it even more subtle, because for most footage I'm gonna be showing you, I use the minimal amount of grain. And for my personal taste, it still was too much. But again, like, if for your taste it's great, that's great. And by the way, actually, you can go even beyond that. You can make something, your footage look super vibey, super vintage by adding things like film damage, film breath, gate wave, overscan. So yeah, if you want to go crazy with it, you can go crazy by all means, if that's the look you're going for. For my personal taste, I don't like blowing things out of proportion. I like things being more subtle, but that's just me. And yeah, overall, I'm super pleased with Dehancer. Like, I also like the fact that it's actually not that hard to learn. Because like at the beginning, you might look at all those features, all those options. You're gonna look at something like, what is the fringe? Or what's, I don't know, tonal range? What is that? And yeah, actually I had no clue about most of those things myself, but actually Dehancer do offer a very nice manual or guide which explains every single feature they have. So film profiles, amazing little details you can add, like bloom, halation, film grain, and all this and all that. The things I did not like though, and actually all the things I didn't like are very minor things. Thing number one, when it comes to film profiles, it would be very cool if they had some kind of a preview for them. Like, you know, like with LUTs, if you're using DaVinci Resolve, at least I had no idea how LUTs work in other, you know, softwares like Premiere Pro or Final Cut, for which it is also available. But like in DaVinci Resolve, like you hover over a LUT and like you can just kind of see the preview of a look before you even click on it. And that's like just very convenient, you know, because otherwise, let's say you select the profile, you click on it, you see how it looks, you're like, okay, I want to try a different one. You go back in the menu, you search this extensive list. So it'd be nice if there was some kind of preview or maybe an option to make like a list of favorite film profiles. That would be cool. But still, again, it is a very minor gripe. I'm pretty sure like over time, if you're gonna buy it or if you're gonna be trying it out for a free trial, you're just gonna learn most of them. You will know what are your favorite ones, and that's it. That's one thing. The second thing, yes, film grain, I mentioned I would like a little bit more control to make things more subtle. Third thing, they do have their own vignette, which is nothing insane. I mean, like most softwares, editing softwares, I believe, have their own vignette. It is good. It is good. Like, but there's one little thing. When it comes to positioning the vignette for X and Y, you can like use a slider to move it. Like, you have to like dial it down manually, and like if you accidentally make it go way too much to the left or to the right, top down, you have to basically delete it and like dial it down again. So it's just not convenient. It is simply not convenient. That's it. So, can you achieve film look with the Dehancer? Yes, but there's one little but. Although my but is not that little, but still, there's one important thing which also makes film look like film, is that the fact that the image of the film is not insanely sharp. And not everybody owns cinema camera or cinema glass, cinema lens, whatever you want to call it. I'm pretty sure many of you own mirrorless cameras. And if you do, then you know that most mirrorless cameras are actually very sharp. Like especially mine, like I have Fujifilm X-H2S, it is pretty sharp, yo. And every single clip I showed you, I did apply some kind of a softness to the image to like reduce that, and there's no softness feature in the Dehancer. Again, like, I don't know if it's necessary for them to have it, because like you can make it possible outside of the Dehancer, you know, because I don't know, I'm just mentioning that. So for a proper film look, apart from the Dehancer, you have to apply some kind of a softening, if you will. Well, again, if you have a mirrorless camera, or if you don't have a cinema glass, or well, basically, if you have the case of your image looking very sharp, then you will have to fix this outside of the Dehancer. I'm just saying this straight away, so you're not gonna have to think like, oh, yo, the Dehancer is gonna solve everything for me. Okay, yeah, so that's about it. So, conclusion: is the Dehancer worth $449? Well, for unlimited license, because you can get a subscription or you can just buy it. Depends who you are. I think the Dehancer is for three types of people. Type number one: if you're someone who's going for this very vintage, vibey, whatever you want to call it, look, then yes, definitely, 100% worth it. Second crowd, for whom I believe the Dehancer is for, is people who'd like to improve their workflow, would like to make their workflow more enjoyable, because I honestly enjoyed working it a lot, and I can see myself buying it just for those features alone. For film simulations, not simulations, or film profiles, bloom, halation, those little things, and just the overall like process editing in it. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot. And the third thing is, yes, people who just want to add this little something, this little cherry on top of a pie, if you will. Is this cherry, and by cherry I mean like halations, bloom, all those little details. Is this cherry alone worth $449? If you're gonna consider everything I mentioned before, film profiles, workflow, you know, like fun of use, then yes. Just alone, I'm not sure. But overall, if we're gonna look at an entire picture of the Dehancer, I would say yes, it is worth $449 for like an unlimited copy, which you will own forever. In my opinion, again, you can go on their website, you can download a free trial, you can play around with it, and you can make a decision for yourself. If you'll decide to buy it, you can use my promo code to get 10% off. It's gonna be a bonus for you, it's gonna be a bonus for me. Everyone's happy. Will help support this channel. If you want to support this channel, that would be amazing, of course. For me, obviously, and for you a little bit, because you're gonna be getting it 10% off. Yes. There is one more thing I want to mention, and that thing is going to be for DaVinci Resolve users. So if you're using Premiere Pro or Final Cut, the review is over. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time. So, DaVinci Resolve users, you probably heard about the DaVinci Resolve 19. That was a lot of saying of DaVinci, for sure. But yes, DaVinci Resolve 19, I'm going to say it one more time. They are introducing their own film creator, something like this, which is kind of similar to the Dehancer. Many people have been comparing it to the Dehancer. Some people have been saying, oh yeah, the Dehancer is dead now. You know, like if you have DaVinci Resolve, that this is just the way. And I did some research. I looked it up. I checked how it works, and to be honest, the way it works, or at least the way it looks like right now, it looks like a tiny version of the Dehancer, because the Dehancer have way more options, way more customization options, amazing film profile library. The DaVinci 19 film creator doesn't have that. I even wager, actually, that first of all, it's not going to be the Dehancer killer, and second of all, that some people probably after using this film creator might even upgrade to the Dehancer because they're gonna go like, okay, that's cool, but I want to do more. How can I do more? With the Dehancer, you can do more. Yes. Again, like I could be wrong. I'm not like super big on marketing or sales, but like I just like suspect that could be the case. Yes. But it is still very cool that DaVinci Resolve is, like, you know, like adding such kind of feature to their software. So, review is over. Thank you, everybody. Bye.